Hi, this is DH Dunn, and welcome to Stranded Deep, where a great storm is blowing, brewing, storming, and that's wonderful. Storms are great. Storms are the best thing ever. They do keep us from eating, but other than that, they're pretty great. Because now we have, look at this. Look at this. 4 of these bad boys. Quarter full, half full, half full, half full. Fantastic. Okay, so certainly we'll give Drew something to eat today, but our other goal is, I think, to work a little bit on vehicles. The last time we attempted to make a vehicle, it was basically a complete disaster. But if we're ever going to be able to take a large amount of supplies to that aircraft carrier out there, so I'm bringing us to see it off in the distance, then we're going to need to have a better mode of transportation. I also think that we make so many runs to other islands, maybe a different vehicle would make those go better. Not saying we're going to get a different vehicle today. I don't think that's likely to happen, but I think we're going to try to take some steps in that direction. So, as we let Drew take a shower here, get his all his grime and dirt showered away. Hey, a coconut. They do grow back. Let's leave it there. Let's take a look at our raft options. Let's see. These are consumables. Now, there are some other things we could think about, though. There's the leather water skin. There's bandage. Splint. But let's try to stay on task, something I'm not particularly good at. So the rafts, you start with a base. Then you have a floor that presumably goes on top of the base. Then you have some sort of canopy. We might be able to add some of these other features here, and then finally there's all this stuff, but we are not at that craftsmanship level. So the obvious play would be to try to do the raft base, because we already, or the buoy balls, because we already have them. So we're going to try that again. It didn't go well last time, but maybe this time we can determine why it didn't go well. What didn't work. Once the storm is done here, I'm going to give Drew something to eat because I'd like to try to get him back in the healthy state. I'm sure we have a bird in the bird trap. Making a second bird trap wouldn't be the dumbest idea we ever had either, but let's stay on task. I say that as if you guys have anything to do with me staying on task. You're not the problem, I'm the problem. It's not Drew's fault either. Drew's a very task-oriented guy. I'm always looking at the shinies. The next thing, the neat thing over there. It's a very well done sound design on these storms as well. Alright, here's our lashing. We needed that. Now that we have it, we'll head back over. Right now, network performance is fantastic. I'd be thrilled to get a 45 minutes of that. That would be great. I'd love for it to hold on all night so that I can get a good Darkest Dungeon episode in as well. Last night, Dragon Age Inquisition went well until it didn't. And then it nosedived dramatically. So we'll just have to keep an eye on things. Alright, let's get back to the vehicles. There. Craft. Base. So, last time... See, what I'm wondering is, can we make a larger base? It's also possible that we're going to run out of daylight here. Now, this island has no yucca, as I comment on frequently, but boy, it has plenty of these young palm trees, excuse me. So we at least are going to get a little bit more here. What I want to know is... Well, I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. No, I don't. I'm just quoting song lyrics. I wonder if we can add a second, like, expand the raft platform to be larger. Let's take a look. So if we say, oh, we didn't make the lashing, that's right. I have the materials to make the lashing. Now I have made the lashing. And we're gonna go over to vehicle right here. So I can make it again, but can I connect it with the first one? Doesn't seem that way. I thought it went blue there for a second. It doesn't want me to do it that way. I can't build here, there's something in the way. Wait. No, it doesn't want to allow an extra large platform. Okay, well, you know what? We're going to build a second one. We can always take it apart. All right, let's put our tools away for the day. And maybe fix Drew a little nighttime snack, perhaps, before going to bed? Or should we... I say we let's make a little meal here. Grab this bird. Hold X to collect. Okay, and there's another one. We'll skin that one.
Oh, gross.
Okay. I saw a little red flash there. I don't know what that was. Okay. Let's skin this one. Okay. Let's go over here. We'll pick up our kindling. And switch to that. Did we let the fire go out again? We did. Man, I gotta get better about that. At least one of these fire, I should be able to get a log out of one of these. Okay, I'll get the rest of the logs we need. I keep forgetting to put the fire out. That's my bad. I just don't want to send him to bed, you know, and get down into a hunger situation. And we've worked hard to get Drew in a good place. I see you, bats. Don't worry, before we're done, if we get everything ready to go on that aircraft carrier before we go, we will take a shot at some bats. See if that works. Leave nothing on the table. Alright. Campfire. Right there. Okay. Pick up the kindling. And find the correct campfire to light. It can be tricky. There we go. This wood is probably super wet from the storm. We got it. Let's get the meat out. No taking my meat there, bats. All right. Very peaceful. Very relaxing. There was something I was going to check while we were waiting. I suppose we should, let's see, the next thing you want to build on your raft is the platform. So we did the base already. We can do the floor. We'd need 4 sticks. I think we have 0 sticks. We can get some more sticks over here, though. Okay, well, now we have 1. No, don't pick the trunk up. Drop that. Drop it. Don't pick it up. Walk around with a tree trunk. You look ridiculous. Alright, so we can build a platform. This is what we did last time. It didn't work last time. I mean, it worked in that it floated. Maybe we couldn't paddle it, but maybe you're not supposed to. Maybe you're supposed to put some sort of propulsion method on it. We'll try that. So now we have a floor. Okay. Whoops. A little stuck there. Alright. Grab our meat. We'll taste the meat, not the heat. To quote Hank Hill. And let's get these little morsels. Not great, but decent. Now, for once, despite its ambiance, we're going to put out the fire. Okay. We're going to head into our little house. And shut the door for privacy. Very nice. And go to sleep. Oh, saved. No, Drew. Put it down. No one asked you to pick it up. I mean, technically I hit the controls to pick it up, but sleep, A. All right, good morning. How are we looking today? 0530. Let's open our door. Let's head as the sun rises. Let's see, look at all the water. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, this is fantastic. Here the gulls are coming in, look at that. There's a bird trap right over there, guys. If you want to go hit that up, that'd be fantastic. Okay, so the next thing we need for our raft is mode of transportation. We need some sort of power. So a lashing, cloth, and 2 sticks. That seems very doable. And then we probably need a rudder. Alright, so we're going to total we need 4 sticks, 2 cloth, 4 lashing. Let's see what we can get done. I thought we brought some more cloth back. Yeah, we have 2 cloth, so we already have the cloth. We have 1 stick, so we need 3 more. And we need lashing. Now I just bragged about how many of these young palm trees there are and how easy it is to get it. Now watch there not be enough. Well, that's 1 lashing right there. Okay. We'll make it. Okay. There's 1, 2, 2. Do 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 do. I like this music. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Where is the fibrous leaves? There they are. I could see picking up the soundtrack to this game. I buy game soundtracks all the time. I like gaming music quite a bit. It's usually very atmospheric. It's very good to write to. Alright, we've got our 2 lashings. We've got our 2 cloths. We just need some sticks. And I think we still have a trunk or something to take down. Maybe not. Maybe we've used it all at this point. Nope, it's right here. This might not be, actually. This might be a straight up tree. Yep, whoops. Whoopsie. Oh well. We got lots of trees. I can't believe there's the chance that we might be past the find coconut stage of this game. How great would that be? Looking pretty good. Alright, so here's our raft. And I think, let's see, can we put the sail on? Sail. Oh, I saw something. Nice. X to raise, A to climb. Interesting. Alright. We probably need a rudder, though. So let's see if we can build that. Now, I can't build this here. Something is in the way. Okay. Alright, well that's fine. We'll cancel out of that. We'll pull it over here where there's nothing in the way. Okay, can you make it now? No, there's something in the way. We wouldn't want it there. Maybe you don't put the rudder on this particular model. Could be that that rock is in the way. Let's try to pull our operation over here. Excuse me, snake. I'm almost guaranteed to tip this thing over. Let me get this jerry can. Drop that over here. Nice job. Yeah, just drag that over here, Drew. Alright, lots of wide open space. Let's see if we can right it. There we go. Okay. Still doesn't want to be on there. Interesting. It's pretty dinky for this, what have I done? I mean, maybe we can steer it with the paddle? That seems unlikely, but I think we dropped our hammer too. Yep, we did. I need that hammer. I'm gonna grab the paddle. I don't think this is going to work, but you know, experimentation is how we're gonna figure this out. We have a lot of stuff too. Let's drop these 2 coconuts and this palm frond. Okay. And the hammer is supposed to be in my tool belt. Oh, my water is on the other side of the room, and I don't want to get up to go get it. My kids and I used to joke that of all the Star Wars Jedi powers that you could have, I think the one that would come in the most handy is actually force pull. I frequently wish I could just pull things that are, it's over there, and you know, kind of like Thor pulls his hammer, just like, and now you have it. Now you have that paddle. Now you have this water and don't have to go over there to get it. It has been an enjoyable process to slowly, emphasis on slowly, figure this game out. I started playing the Long Dark. If you go all the way back to the very first video on my channel, it's a Long Dark video. And my son recommended that I play something I don't know instead of something I kind of know, like the Long Dark. And I took that suggestion, and I'm glad he made it, because this has been a lot of fun to try to figure this out. So we're going to put this in the water. We may lose this entire operation. But you know what? She floats anyway. But she went back in. Let's see if I raise the sail. The wind's blowing in the wrong direction. I guess I could try to turn it around. Hey, get back here. Oh my god, come back. Oh no. Well, there she goes. Yup. Well, that's excellent. Oh my god, that's awesome. Well, so much for that plan. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Let's just watch it go off to sea. Well, we haven't rescued ourselves, but we rescued the boat. I mean, I guess, what did I think was going to happen? There is the ability to build an anchor. That's probably what I should have made. Maybe it'll come back. What do you need to make the anchor? Oh my god, that's so funny. Anchor. 6 rocks. Yeah, good luck. A boat motor. Like, I don't think so, but, yeah, because I'm sure it requires fuel. It's still out there. Why couldn't I put the rudder on? I'm gonna try to take this rudder to the other raft. Fortunately, you know, I have a spare. Where'd I put it, though? Where'd I put the other? Oh, there it is. Oh, there's no platform. Okay, forget that. Is it gone? Nope, it's still out there. That is so funny. I wouldn't be surprised if we end up getting it back. It's gonna run aground somewhere. Or maybe a storm will just sink it. Alright, well, that was a disaster. But an educational one. We learned something. You know, learning is its own reward. Or so they say. Alright, well, we could create an entire fleet of empty vessels that are just sailing around. I think my only real disappointment is the materials that are lost in that thing. Alright, well then, and there's no, you know, it doesn't tell you anything. We'd need 6 rocks and 4 lashing, and asking for 4 more lashing right now might be a lot. You know what I wouldn't mind, though, is what if we made a plank floor or a corrugated raft floor? So actually, now that I think about it, so let me get back to the right thing here. I think there's like a plank station. You can make planks. You need the plank station, yes. And you can, wow, a spear gun. That's cool. Isn't there a plank station? The hobo stove, I still don't know what that's for, but I've never seen a barrel. Plank station. So, you do need the better axe, it looks like. Can we inspect that? Refined axe. Okay, well this is a decent goal. How do we make the refined axe? No, not by looking at your watch, although your UV is high. Let's contemplate our build orders here in the house. That is a really silly way to run, Drew. I'm just letting you know. Good jump. Alright. None. Okay. So let's go back to plank station. Okay, oh no, refined axe. That's what we need to do. So there's the crude axe, crude hammer, crude spear, refined axe, leather which we have, a stone tool which we could make, and an axe that we already have. This could happen very quickly. I wish his SPF would go up. It'd be funny to look out the window and just see the ship, the sailboat going by. All right, do we have any rocks is really the question. I think we're carrying a rock. Yes, we are. Let's get a leather. Go back in the house. And we should be able to make this axe right now. Slowly, agonizingly slowly, we will get there. Okay, so you need to have a stone tool, craft. Okay, now, why can't you remember the section I was on? There, stranded deep. Crude axe. Refined axe. Wait, why can't I make it? We have the crude axe. Oh, it's not in my inventory? Is that the issue? Okay, fine. Here, drop that too. Okay, pick up the crude axe. Now you have it. Now we have made a refined axe. Hurrah! Oh my gosh. Whoops. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh, my own stupidity is hilarious. Can we repair this, please? Thank you. Ah, of course. Don't we have a better hammer? I thought we had a better hammer, and I said we're going to hold off on that. Yes, refined hammer. Here we go. That other hammer did last a long time. So we can fix our wall here. There we go. We don't want any break-ins. Let's stay in until we figure this out. All right. Plank station. Is here. Plank station. Okay. Hammer, which you actually need the dopey hammer? Wow. Okay, 4 sticks, a trunk. Okay, so first we need to make a dopey hammer. Okay, so we need to make the dopey hammer. Crude hammer, I think is its official name. Crude hammer. We need 2 rocks. That might be a problem. We have a rock. Key rock. Let's also take a look at our food situation and what time of day is it. It's about 1500. I actually think that we might be better served by taking care of food first and possibly see how's his thirst. Decent, but you know, hey, let's have a drink and a drink. Okay. See if we've got a rock on the island, and we're also going to drop a few things off on the kind of dump pile here because we're carrying too much crap. I don't need these sticks right at this moment. I don't need this lashing right at this moment. I don't need this cloth right at this moment. What I could use, however, is our spear, which I've walked by a bunch of times, so I know it's here. What else is in that? There it is. A fine spear. Okay. So let's look for dinner. And not snakes. I don't want to eat snakes for dinner. Poor Drew. Let's try to let him have something. Now, some things respawn in this game. Some of the resources come back. Animals come back. Coconuts eventually come back. Do rocks come back? I mean, in real life, I'll stab this guy once. But, you know. I'm not running all over the island for this thing. Yep, I already don't care. I really wish rocks would respawn. Because, you know, we only need one. And it would be so stupid to have to go all the way to another island. That is a dumb coconut. Coconuts should slowly turn into rocks. That's how science works, right? Something like that. I'm seized with the wonder of if I stabbed the boat with the spear, what would happen, but I'm not going to try it. Oh, is our boat out there? Is it still sailing around? I don't see it. There's a little crab. I was kind of hoping for something a little more substantial. Hey, a piggy. He's so fast, though. That's like a bow and arrow situation, I think. I don't see any giant crabs, though, so we may have to do it this way. Here. What are you doing? Jerk. Even the freaking crabs are too hard for me. Why are there no rocks? We have a bird. Alright. You know what? Might be snakes for dinner after all. That's the compass. Thought it was rations for a minute. Rocks is just such a dumb resource. Because there's rocks freaking everywhere. Oh, pretty soon it's going to be too dark to find any food. It gets dark very quickly. Yup. I have wasted my my precious daylight. How hungry is he? Decently. We could start doing coconuts for food instead of drink. I believe you can eat 2 coconuts. Well, like 2 coconut halves. I'd never hit that thing. Then you get diarrhea. So we could try to eat just 2. Because we got plenty of coconuts and we're not using them for water anymore. Let's get the knife out. Oh, this is the, I would like to add the axe, please. And then for this side, I would like to add the hammer, please. Great, now they're not in my inventory. Awesome. There's 6. Alright, here goes nothing. Alright, didn't get sick. Not particularly filling either. Let's head off to bed. Drew likes to sleep with the door shut. Hey, we made this door, we're gonna use it. Sleep. Alright, it's morning. Not light enough to see yet, though. Which is what I'm waiting for here. Not a lot I can do until there's daylight time. I cannot believe we are going to have to go to another island just to get rocks. It's so dumb. I think that's probably going to be what we do in our next episode. We're at the 40-minute mark now. Maybe a little shorter with editing, but definitely over 35 minutes at this point. I don't want to introduce a trip that late in the episode. We did build a boat, you know? It appears to be lost to the gods of the sea, but we did build it. So that this day isn't so we can try to go out on something interesting. His food situation is not good. I can deal with that next time. I would like to try something quickly. Part of what I would like to try is not getting poisoned. That's a definite goal. And now that we have the stronger hammer, does that change what we can do with these panels? We can't hit them. Once they're out, they're out. Damaged door. I'm hitting it. I don't know that anything's happening to it, though. We know that we can take these walls out, but actually, even that isn't doing anything. No, that's not hurting it. What can you... There are things that will you can build on from these, but how can you build anything from them if they won't come loose, or if you can't pick them up? I can only assume that there's something we're going to build that helps you pick them up. Now, whoops. Another damaged door. Another panel, but you can't do anything with it. But I don't... Have we checked this? No. Air tank. That's actually, I think, a fairly big find. What's this under here? Nothing. Way to get crushed under a frickin' storage container. Here's an anchor. Can't do anything with that. Alright, well, we got the oxygen tank. I mean, that's got some value to it. I wonder how my boat's doing. I wonder if he's having fun. Ooh, I think I saw a sea snake over there. Hey, a turtle. Can you get the turtle? What if I switch to my knife? Nope. Better get some air, Drew. What was that? Blah. A shark. Can I stab the shark? No. I was fairly confident something would happen there. Nothing. Interesting. Alright, Drew. Just calm down. I'm still wondering if I can pop the raft with the spear. At some point, I will have to test that. Alright, well... You know... Well, we didn't get everything done I wanted to get done in this episode. I mean, technically we did. When I started the episode, I just wanted to make a boat. We did that. We made a boat, we put it in the water, and it immediately went away. But we did make it. We now need to get some rocks, which we will have to address in the next episode. So I think that is going to do it for this time with Drew. So, yep, I'm gonna call it right here. When we pick up next time, we'll get Drew something to eat. And then we will probably take a boat trip to get some rocks. And then try to make the plank station so that we can maybe build a better boat. So that's going to do it. Thanks very much for watching. Stay safe. Take care of each other. And Drew and I will see you next time.